I had like 45 minutes before I hit the house, so I thought I may do a live stream. Got a lot of live streams coming up. I'm going to further talk about this situation with Devin Haney. And I'm going to do a live stream talking about George Kambosos and how it's funny how he just have became unlikable over the past couple of months with some of his comments and some of the things he's done. Where one minute you was rooting for the dude and happy for him that he got the upset over Teofimo Lopez, who's been conducting himself like a diva. And the funny thing was he calling out Teofimo Lopez in the N-word, and he tried to purpose and then try to say, I'm not going to waste too much time responding to us. Well, at the end of the day, it was cap, and your girlfriend got busted. But I'm going to further talk about that in another video. I'm just going to get my honest assessment of the whole Devin Haney, Bill Haney debacle, and this whole thing with them, with Bill not being allowed to enter, Australia. And, I'm just going to tell my truth and give my opinion. And some people ain't going to like what I have to say, but I'm going to definitely give my damn opinion. But let me talk about this thing with Tank Davis. So now, all of a sudden, it appears that Tank has had a change of heart and that he may stay with Mayweather Promotions after all. Wonder what changed. Hey, what's up, Taco K? What's up, homie? What's going on, man? Just got off of work. So now Tank then had a change of heart. Remember that show, Change of Heart? Man, it was hilarious. Matter of fact, you can find your favorite rapper of the game on Change of Heart. Appreciate that. But, I'm not going to get too deep into Tank's personal business. But at the end of the day, this is why you shouldn't be going public talking about, I'm definitely done, I'm leaving, I'm not coming back, I got to, you know what I'm saying, find my own path, and then you turn right back around and say, well, I may stay. Not a good look, because you made it seem like you was looking for your independence, and then you turn around and say that you may stay. And like I said, at the end of the day, if he chooses to stay, that's his own personal business. I'm not going to tell, like I said before, I'm not ever going to tell a fighter what promotional company to sign with, because I don't do that. I'm not going to sit up here and say, well, you should go here, you should go there, like a lot of these managers and fanboys and stuff, you know what I'm saying, sitting up here cheerleading for one promotional company and ain't getting a dime for it. And then the people that they cheerleading for don't give a dime, don't give a damn about them, or one red dime about them, and wouldn't give them one red dime. So like I said before, I made it very clear. You want me to tell fighters to come to your promotional company, you better send me a check. Real talk. You want me to tell a fighter on my channel to come to your promotional company, send me a check. But I ain't telling no fighter to go here or there, because at the end of the day, when you do that stuff, you look kind of stupid, and you look like a fanboy. And that's just the honest to God opinion. And like I said before, I'm not finna, like, for real. You want me to do that? You send me a finder's fee, and it ain't gonna be cheap neither. It's gonna start at 5 racks. So I'm just letting that be known. So, at the end of the day, if Tank want to stay, fine. But the problem is, if Tank stays, are we going to see Tank in marquee fights? Will Tank get the Devin Haney's? Will he get the will he get the Shakur Stevenson? Will he get eventually the Keyshawn Davis? Will he get those type of fights down the line? Because we already know that they got a Cold War. So that is the problem. That's just real. That's just real talk. Will he be able to get those fights, or he's gonna be basically reduced to fighting dudes continuously like Rolly Romero? And I've said this before. At the end of the day, this is just real talk. These promoters, these fighters, they're gonna have to find some common ground to try to make these fights happen. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is just real talk. I think it's a damn shame that you can get Alicia Baumgardner and Michaela Mayer to fight without having to wait 4 years to build up a fight. You can get that fight made, and both of them fight on 2 different promotional companies or networks. But you can get that fight made. But other fights, you gotta hear this crap about, oh, well, he with this dude, he with that dude. So, you gotta hear this crap constantly. Ah, man, he with him. I can't make that fight. He with this dude. We can't make that fight. He with this promotional company. He on the other side of the street. He on the last house on the left. He on 22nd Street. He you know what I'm saying? He a Garden Block Crip. This dude is a blood, so I can't do, man, I'm tired of hearing that. Like I said, I'm not finna do what these other dudes be doing, sitting up here sucking up to these promotional companies and these promoters that don't give a damn about them. That ain't my, like for real. I just want to see these fights get made. And like I said before, I'm gonna say this again to you dudes that be talking ish about me, behind the scenes. You damn right. I'm not gonna follow your script, and I'm not gonna say what you want me to say. I don't care about you being mad because I didn't sit up there and become a fanboy of one particular fighter. And I don't care about you being mad because I joined in on your crusade to try to divide the black community in between 2 fighters. Out of here, man. You guys can go to hell. And if you think I'm talking about you, then I'm talking about you. You can go to hell. Straight up. So that's what I'm worried about. Is Tank gonna stay with Mayweather Promotions and then be able to get these fights? We can sit up there and talk all day who's preventing these fights, but the problem is, how can we get these fights made? And like I said before, if you can get, and I'm gonna just say it, this is, you know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to say. You can think that I'm misogynistic or whatever. I think it's a damn shame that you can get the women to get in the ring, but you can't get the dudes to get in the ring. You got Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano's, who possibly put on Fight of the Year. That's a Fight of the Year candidate. And Alicia Baumgardner and Michaela Mayer. That fight is gonna be a hell of a fight. Now on a good note, you possibly could have the fight that we all been clamoring for possibly announced either tomorrow or Saturday. No guarantees. I'm saying that it might be an announcement on Saturday. Hopefully it is. So basically we can let the trash talk begin and see who's going to win this fight. So and you already know what fight I'm talking about. Hopefully that there's an announcement on Saturday. You could get an announcement on Saturday, but we'll have to see. I'm hoping that it's an announcement. But like I said before, if Tank decides to stay with Mayweather Promotions, like I said, are we going to see Tank in a real, in a real fight? And I don't mean he haven't been fighting real. Is we gonna see Tank in a showcase fight? Now we've been hearing this stuff about, his pay-per-view numbers. His pay-per-view numbers are through the roof. Well, that, hey, if that's what you believe, that's what you believe. But at the end of the day, is Tank gonna continue to fight guys like Rolly Romero? He's gonna get away with this Rolly Romero stuff just this one time. because we just curious to see this fight and see how it turns out. Now, I'm gonna make this a comparison, and this is real talk. Somebody else must have said this too, but I think this is right on the money. I think this is right on the money. Remember, I talked about this a couple of days ago. I guess somebody else brought this up, and certain people seem to be upset about it. Now, I'm picking Tank to win this fight. I'm picking Tank to win this fight. I think that Rolly eventually is going to get caught with the uppercut from hell, and that's going to be the end of it. But I can envision this being like Ricardo Mayorga in Burning Forest. Who in the hell thought that Burning Forest would lose to Ricardo Mayorga like twice? Well, the second fight, Burning Forest got robbed. Now, the first fight, he got stopped. But like I say, Rolly is so awkward, though. Rolly, one of those awkward punches could slip in. Sometimes you get hit with the punches that you don't see, and sometimes you could get caught in exchanges. But I do think Tank is going to more than likely win this fight. I think that more than likely he's going to stop Rolly Romero. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tank gets badly hurt in this fight. One of those damn haymakers that Rolly throws is going to land eventually. Happens to everybody. Whoever, hey, for real. Real talk, for the people that think that can't happen. Whoever would have thought that Marcos Maidana would give Floyd Mayweather more trouble in 2 fights than Manny Pacquiao did? If you would have told me that, I would have laughed at you. If you would have told me that before I saw those fights, I would have laughed at you. But Floyd beat Manny Pacquiao easier than he beat Maidana. Maidana hit Floyd with an overhand right, and he didn't. I don't think he seriously hurt Floyd, but he caught him. It's boxing. Like I said, most people were shocked how well Maidana did against Floyd Mayweather. Most people thought that Floyd Mayweather was going to beat the holy hell out of Maidana. They thought he was going to beat him down and probably stop him. But like I said, he gave Floyd fits in 2 fights. The second fight was a lot easier for Floyd because he figured him out. Now, the first fight, Floyd damn near lost that fight. That's just real talk. So that's what I'm saying. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Remember, James Toney was getting severely outboxed by Michael Nunn. I mean, he was just getting outclassed, but he ended up catching him. He caught him and he stopped him. So that's what I'm trying to say. Anything can happen. It's highly unlikely Rolly is going to win that. It's highly unlikely Rolly is going to win that fight. But like I said, anything could happen. But if Tank loses, hey, we just saw anything could happen. We just saw Canelo get the brakes beat off of him. We just saw Canelo almost 3 weeks ago get the brakes beat off of him. I mean, get badly outclassed. But then again, I should have known better. And the only reason why I didn't think... Now, I knew that Canelo wasn't going to knock Bivol out. What happened is that Canelo would just get lucky and he would get, he would catch a break on the scorecards like he always does. But this time, he got so dominated. It was no way that the judges could let Canelo walk out of there with a W. It was too obvious he lost that fight. It's too obvious. So that's what I'm saying. Anything, real talk, you guys, anything can happen. So I'm just saying, I'm not going to be surprised if Rolly eventually catches Tank. He might drop Tank. But I'll put it to you this way. I'll be surprised if this, I'll tell you what will be the real surprise. If this fight goes 12 rounds, I will be shocked. Because it's destined to end in knockout. This is a fight that I would be shocked if this fight ended in 12 rounds, if it went the distance. I just don't see this fight going the distance. Somebody is going to get knocked out. More than likely, it'll probably be Rolly. But I'm saying by some miracle, I'm not going to be like, I can't believe that Rolly knocked Tank out. I'm not going to be super shocked. Because like I said, Rolly can pop. He got popped. And you never know. But I doubt it. But anyway, thanks for tapping in. I'll be back. Out.